Screen, get ready to honor the legends and pioneers of film in New Mexico with the first annual New Mexico Film and Television Hall of Fame inductees. Now, the Hall of Fame recognizes those both on camera and behind the scenes who have made significant contributions to our industry here. Joining us now with more is Christa Valdez, New Mexico Film and Talent Advocate with shootnm.org. So, Christa, where did this idea come from? It honestly seems like, yeah, now is the time that we have a Hall of Fame for the New Mexico film industry.
Right. So it's a group of film enthusiasts like Shoot New Mexico. We are spearheading the effort, and there's a whole board that we've assembled to collect public nominations now.
Okay.
And as you mentioned, it's everyone from in front of the camera to behind the scenes. So what we're looking for is a wide open field. Everyone from stars like Bryan Cranston, who, I mean, you can't get more film friendly than winning an Emmy and thanking your New Mexico cast and crew.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's someone top tier at the top of the list. But then there's people behind the scenes that do so much work, people who have worked for decades, you know, championing the industry here.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I can think of a few just off the top of my head that deserve those nominations.
Exactly. I mean, legislators who help keep the industry here, residents like someone people may know, George R.R. Martin, who just invested in a studio up in Santa Fe. I mean, this is the type of thing we're looking for.
Now, you hit an interesting topic and something that I was unaware of. How far back does the film industry go here in New Mexico?
The first record we know of is I believe 1898, and Thomas Edison commissioned a film here, a documentary.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's called Indian Day School.
Okay.
So that's the first moving picture we know of that's an actual film. I mean, it's on IMDb.
No kidding. Wow,
so we've got
a long history.
Yeah, and when I mentioned a wide open field, we'll take Thomas Edison as a nominee.
There you go. You should. Maybe he's like the grandfather of the film industry in New Mexico. So now, the gala, the honoring, is actually going to happen in February. So we've got quite a bit of time right now that we can nominate someone. Are you looking for just general folks out there to do it? Are you looking for industry professionals that say, you know what, this person I have worked with forever. They have done stuff for ages. Anyone is open to nominate. Is that right?
Anyone. It's wide open to the public. Any person off the street can know an independent filmmaker who's maybe impacted their life or made a significant impact as far as bringing jobs, employing actors, employing crew, maybe making a star. We've got some star makers out there.
Yeah.
And we want to see their names on the ballot.
How many inductees do you think we're going to have in February?
Inductees, it's going to be maybe up to 10.
Okay.
And these are people that are going to be honored. You know, I'm not sure if they're going to be given a small award, but they will be recognized at the gala in February. And then this year, this is the first annual. So we're going to keep all these nominations on record, and we're going to keep adding to the nominations. So there will be one ultimate award winner this year. Okay. But all those inductees, we're obviously not going to get to them all this year, so we're going to keep going.
Sure.
So we're really looking forward to February, and eventually we'll look to have a physical Hall of Fame.
That'd be fantastic.
And maybe an on the road.
Oh,
because we're a big, wide open state.
We are.
So we take a traveling convoy of these honorees.
That's fantastic.
And just have a great time.
So very quickly, Christa, before we lose time, how can someone nominate someone? If they want to go today and nominate, how do they do that? Okay,
so the awards information is all on shootnm.org, and there's the drop-down menu there and the nomination. Simple, quick, and easy ballot. You just tell us who your nominee is, what their impact has been, and how you know them, like you mentioned. You know, if it's someone that made an impact on you.
There's so many people.
There are so many
that are up for this. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. I didn't even think of him. He's like way up on top of the list.
There's so many. Award-winning producer Tony Mark lives in Santa Fe. There's just and the directors of our great film festivals. We've got one on our board. The director of the Las Cruces International Film Festival. So many people have worked so long and hard. Yeah. So we want to recognize them and have a great time.
I will say, I got something in my throat. John Henry. I think that he definitely deserves to be on there. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
I think we've got a couple of nominations with that name on it, but he's heading up the board, so I don't know.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, if you want more information on the New Mexico Film and TV Hall of Fame, just head over to foxnewmexico.com.